It's so hard with marketing. It's like we live in a fake world sometimes, and we forget what it's like to be a real person. Like, how do we actually use social media? How do we consume? Yeah, we're consumers too. Welcome back to Torch Talk, the show where we feature bold local leaders leading their businesses with grit and purpose. But today we have special guests, the Fierce Creative Solutions digital team. So welcome Vinny, our SEO specialist.
Hello.
Ashton, our PPC specialist, and Ashley, our copywriter and email marketing specialist. So welcome, y'all.
Thanks.
Hi.
Okay. So what I would like to talk about a little bit is each one of your roles. Let's have this be an open conversation. We want to just, talk about how everything that each of you do affects a client's marketing strategy, what you like, what you don't like. So why don't you guys talk first a little bit about what your experience with Fierce has been like. Like, Ash, what has it been like for you since you started working at Fierce? You also, similar to Vinny, kind of came into this, like you interviewed for a different role. We kind of pivoted in the middle of the interview process and you found something I think you're really amazing at. So tell us what that experience has been like for you.
Yeah, so I had no idea the level that PPC and paid ads goes into when I first started, but here we are.
So we asked you to rate your experience on a scale of 1 to 5, and you told us like a 3.
Yeah.
And it was really like a what?
Like a 1. That was a big lie.
You didn't know.
Yeah, no, I had no idea. So PPC, you're constantly learning. The landscape is changing like week to week, month to month. Like what you did when I first started is not what we're currently doing now. Best practices are changing all of the time.
That's
Especially
something.
with AI.
Yeah, we've been talking about this a lot.
Mm-hmm.
AI is affecting your job, Vinny, in a very huge way.
It definitely is.
How you feel about that?
Well, okay, so when I started, I had never even heard of SEO, and then, I was learning for several weeks, and it was all about, just do keyword research, find the best keywords, this and that, and you put this on the website, and it's going to make you rank well. And not so much anymore. A lot of people are starting to say that, like, SEO is dead because of AI, and it's going to take over. I don't think it's dead. I think we just need to learn how to manipulate the AI and, like, how we're writing stuff on the website so that AI can, take our information and bring up our websites. And, we just need to learn how to manipulate the AI because it's definitely changing how people like search for information.
Mm-hmm.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
We all need to have a moment to say, like, a moment of silence for how exhausting marketing is. And we've had some challenges. Like, honestly, everybody here has taken over their role, and it's super, like, valuable to me in managing the clients to know that we have a team that cares so much about each one of their individual roles and that you own it so well. But it has changed so much, and we've definitely had some challenges to work through, like whether it's looking at, with you, Vinny, we've had a couple of clients we've had to work through specifically like their results and explaining it, and then putting together a strategy and pivoting and like figuring out what's actually going to work. When a cost per lead is really freaking high and you're crapping your pants and you come to my office and you're like, what are we going, like we have to brainstorm and work through those things all the time. So having a muscle for change is very important, but like it also, we just need a moment to say that really sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like there's really never a dull moment. Like something's always changing, and we're always trying to come up with a new plan for something because either it doesn't work or we figure out something that could do better, or
always be testing.
The client wants, something completely different from what we had in mind. It's just...
Ashley, how, like, you're with us at how long now? 4 months?
4 months.
Feels like forever. How would you describe your role? Because you handle both copywriting mostly. I mean, do you feel like you're doing more copywriting or email marketing? I
think it goes back and forth. It depends if we're building a new website, because if I'm writing sitemap copy, that takes a longer time. But on a regular basis, I do more emails.
So how is AI and like marketing changes affecting your role?
I think it doesn't. Well, I write the copy for the SEO that Vinny works with. So I think it would affect that in the same way that it would affect him. Email marketing is a little bit different because AI is not promoting my emails. It goes into people's inboxes, but it's helpful with coming up with ideas.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what to do, honestly, without ChatGPT. like you guys all know, I'm an external processor, and now I get to like external process into something and have it like collect and organize.
Clarify. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or like yesterday I had to say, make this friendlier. Like we are actually friends.
Yeah.
So like, this is too professional. Like let's bring it down a notch here. Well, cause you guys all know I'm pretty informal. So if you get something that's buttoned up from me, then you know it's from ChatGPT friends. Just so you know, if it sounds professional, I didn't type that out myself.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, now that I've started actually emailing like clients directly, sometimes I'll just write everything I want to have in the email, and then I just put in ChatGPT and be like, make it sound better, like make it sound like professional.
Yeah.
So
sometimes it helps clarify thoughts, because I'll just like word dump all of the things that I'm thinking, and then it'll kind of like bullet point it out a little bit cleaner.
I had to do that. So this week with all the client meetings I've been going to, I'm putting our agency analytics results in there, which has the results of everything. And I'm saying, here's what I want you to highlight or emphasize. So I'm looking at it with human eyes to say, oh, this is what looks good to me and not looks good to me. I want to know what I might be missing. So like, I also feel like it's really good at finding gaps or blind spots that we might be missing, but sometimes it's just not right. It doesn't. So if there's something I want to emphasize, I can just bullet point that out and be like, okay, here's what I wanted to say. And it's been it's a great tool in that way. So AI is something that we both love and hate.
It's helpful for taking over menial tasks that take way too long to do on your own.
To increase efficiency.
Yes. But the end product can't be from AI, because the more familiar people get with it, you can tell.
Yeah, it's really easy to tell when it's AI, but
like the emojis and the breakpoints, I always delete those out. I'm like, if I leave these emojis in here, they're definitely going to know that this was.
And ChatGPT loves an M dash, the really long dash. That is the quickest AI indicator. And once you start noticing it, you notice it everywhere.
Dude, I see it everywhere now.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I've yelled at my ChatGPT about 1,000 times to stop using emojis, and it just doesn't.
I saw somebody say once, you better be nice to the AI, because it's gonna, when it takes over the world, it'll remember who you are. So
yeah, I'm an asshole to my ChatGPT.
Well, I did hear you have to be mean, more direct, because it doesn't respond well. But that one, I was like, oh, is it going to take over? I mean, we all know it's taking over the world.
I don't think. I mean, my ChatGPT can't even remember what project it's in.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
I feel like the channels get blended. Like I have multiple channels set up for different things, but it still knows who I am no matter, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I have different projects for every client so that it has a different tone of voice. But one time I was asking for something for one client and it popped out something for a different client. And I literally typed in, check what project you're in. And it was like, oh, good catch, Ashley. And then it said my name, and I don't like that.
Oh.
Yeah, mine said my name one time, and I was like, it's never done that before. That's kind of scary.
I have not had that happen.
I really
I think it was like when we switched to like the whole company ChatGPT versus each one of us having like individuals.
Yeah.
That's when it did it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I don't like that. But I've called my ChatGPT stupid many times. So
yeah.
So
I might be the first one to go down if it really takes over. No, but well, sometimes. I don't know. It depends.
You get it out.
Eventually we get to the point once I bully it enough and I'm like, this is how I want you to do it. Stop doing anything else. Stop being stupid. And then eventually it'll work.
So do you guys think the paid version is worth it? Because we have that here at Fierce.
Yes.
It's been so long since I've not used the paid version. I don't even know what the other version is like.
You can only use it a limited number of times.
Oh,
like
that's
you can
true.
only feed it a limited number of times.
And also you can't get updated information. It's like several months or like I forget exactly the time frame, but it's months behind. So you can't get updated information from the internet on the free version.
Okay.
So that's like probably one of the biggest things, like especially when you're researching
Google's
stuff.
New AI search platform? I mean, it's Google Gemini, but like, have you searched yet in the other platform that it's trying to roll out?
I did like yesterday because I was just testing, like I was playing around with it, but not like anything serious. I don't know. I've been a hater of the Gemini overview thing, so I don't know how much I'll really use it, but we'll see.
Fun fact, if you don't want the Gemini overview, cuss when you search.
Yeah.
AI won't pop up if you cuss in your question.
That is a very fun fact. I love that.
That is probably the funniest thing ever.
Wow. I'm really trying to think of the questions that I've asked and then what cuss word would I pair to go with that.
Well, if you're like, how to tie a tie, just say, how the do I tie a tie?
Oh my God.
And it won't give you an AI overview.
Who's the best marketing agency in Fredericksburg, Ohio?
Wow. We're real and authentic. That's who we are. Okay, well, that's a pro tip. I actually like the Google Gemini results. We talked about this because I'm a little bit different. Like, I want the information as fast as possible. So, like, I've done some research, like, on medication for my kids or treatments or something like that. So if it summarizes it, like, multiple sources and puts it in, I have found myself reading that, at least skimming it first before I just click and go to results, which actually directly affects your job and the results that we're seeing from a client. So we've had a lot of conversations internally on the side about, like, what do we do personally? Because that, you know, what we actually do in real life, we can't forget. Like, it's so hard with marketing. It's like we're living a fake world sometimes, and we forget what it's like to be a real person. Like, how do we actually use social
Like, we
media?
are
How do we
consumers.
consume? Yeah, we're consumers too. So it's always interesting to compare, like, what each of our favorite things are. So what's the best way? Like, if you were going to a new place, like I'm getting ready to go on vacation, so I was doing a little research. If you wanted to find restaurants to go visit, how would you go look for them?
I mean, honestly, my go-to place for, like, real authentic information from people is Reddit, to be honest, because it's just people
You're
are
one of
so
those
real
people.
on Reddit.
Wow,
I am one of those people. I mean, you get the most raw answers from people on Reddit, I feel like.
Do you go to Reddit's homepage and just, like, browse without searching?
Yeah.
What?
It's so entertaining.
That's a hot take.
So
Well, no, but it's tailored to, like, what you already like.
I feel like that.
So, like,
I do think there's an algorithm.
There is an algorithm, but also you, like, subscribe to threads, and then, you know, it'll continue to show stuff that you're interested in. So it's not like I'm just seeing all this.
Your
random
brother
stuff.
also loves Reddit.
He does.
He told me about it a long time ago.
I told him it's a red
I
flag.
never.
I agree.
I'll be honest. I always used to be a Reddit hater.
I thought it was like conspiracy theorists. Like,
No, I do think there is more. There is some updated. Like, if I Google a question and there is a Reddit thread about the question, I'll read the Reddit thread.
I mean,
about
it's
it.
one of the
Same.
first things that show up when you search, like, anything is Reddit.
Well,
It's,
it will be
it's,
for you.
for
because
you.
you're on Reddit
It's
more.
not the first for me.
It's a lot for me when I ask like PPC questions.
Okay. That's
Actually,
right.
yeah.
You do
When I
use it
ask-
for
I
work
use it a
stuff.
lot
When
for
I ask
work.
active campaign questions, there is an active campaign subreddit that is very helpful.
Oh, so helpful.
Yeah.
And you can like filter within the thing. Oh,
Yep.
so nice.
When I'm going to a new place and I want to know, like, what restaurants to go to, I search TikTok.
Interesting.
It's super helpful.
So I'm becoming a combo. So, like, I will Google search and then look at reviews, and because I've looked at it on the map because I want to know how close it is to, like, our rental house, and I think, you know, like, logistically I'm looking for that. But like, I'll look on Instagram or TikTok too because I want to see the influencer reel, like, what's the cool place to go to. But then at the same time I kind of think they're annoying.
They're kind of annoying. I think
So-
I do it because I like to get a visual of what the place looks like.
You want
I
to see
do
the
like
food, you want
visuals.
to see the vibe, you want to know what you're going
Yeah, I
for.
wanna know what I'm looking at.
Absolutely. So if you're not posting on social what that is like, or you don't have influencers posting about it, absolutely recommend building out your Google business profile, which we do all the time with SEO. But you have to show people what it's like
Yeah.
because they want to know.
Yeah.
People don't like surprises anymore.
Nope.
Ash, how would you look up something if you're going somewhere and researching?
Yeah, I Google it, and then especially if it's like a restaurant, I'll like expand the map version so I can like see all the options
Yes.
on the left and then
Yes.
see where it's located because I'm the same way. Like,
Compare
I
and
don't want to drive
contrast.
super far. I don't want to walk super far.
Yeah.
What's closest to me?
Well, now I'm traveling with my elderly parents. So not only do I do that, then I look at the real aerial satellite view to figure out if there's a close parking lot. Like, well, because we're going to Gatlinburg and parking is an issue. So then I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, well, how far away do I have to park to get to this restaurant?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
the
fair.
logistics
Yeah,
is so.
that makes sense.
What's interesting, though, because we talked with the social media team, and they're a younger crowd, younger than even you guys, and they are all searching on social too. And we talk all the time about how SEO is turning into search everywhere optimization. It's not just Google; it's really everywhere. So we need to be consistent. All of the departments are really helping support. You know, it used to be SEO and PPC are really, really related. They're like, you know, brother and sister, whatever you want to call it, but they can really help each other. But social has really changed. And those platforms also are all getting tied together. And so being consistent with the content that you put in an email, SEO, PPC, along with social really is more important now than ever. And
I
then
actually
tie-
just launched that today. Like your public Instagram and Facebook information will pop up on search now.
Yes.
So your
Oh.
captions need to include your SEO keywords. The alt text images need to have it. Your bio needs to have those niche keywords. I was just reading about it before.
Well, no,
this.
that's true, because we have been talking about that, and we've talked with the social media team for a long time about how their copy needs to be built out for SEO inside the platform because of what we talked about if you're going to search for something.
Yeah.
But now it shows in Google results, and it will probably eventually show in AI results if we had to get there.
Probably,
So hot takes, predictions. I think that SEO and PPC are going to be changing a lot over the next couple of years. So if we think that it already did, I think 2 years from now, we're going to be sitting in who knows what the world would look like, honestly, because we know that search is switching over to maybe more AI centric. And if people are searching there and they're bypassing Google ads, what's the paid version of what you're doing inside AI? And so there's definitely going to be something because the Googles of the world have to make money. They're not going to not make money, right? So there's got to be some adaptations there. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Any predictions? Any ideas? If you don't have one, that's okay. I really don't, honestly, I don't even know what that looks like. It's just like my gut says,
Yeah.
It's like the too big to fail. Google's going to do something, but what is it going to look like? And Facebook. I mean, we have seen Facebook ads change so much already. Definitely they're more in the awareness. Like I was looking with a client this morning at their Facebook conversions this year compared to last year, and they're down so much. Their impressions are the same. They're getting good traction, like awareness, but they're just not converting the same. I don't know if that's an economical thing because of buyer behavior, consumer confidence, things like that, or if it's a platform thing and people are just acting differently with the ads. But we'll see what happens. Okay, so fun stuff. What are you guys most excited about for the second half of the year? I am excited we're going to have, so right now we have the Fierce Fizz with Salt Creek branded drink. I talked to him about doing a Christmas hot version of something.
Ooh.
That would
So,
be fun.
and you all know Mama loves some Christmas.
It's like a fierce frosty. A fierce frost.
Fierce Frost. That's a great name
cute.
for it. So now we got to figure out that I was thinking, we'll talk about flavors later. I had a flavor in mind that doesn't necessarily align with that, but we could figure out
Because
something.
if it's frost, it has to be minty. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe we'll have multiples.
I love it.
ooh.
We'll do a Lotus
They
Santa
should,
hot
we
drink.
should just, they should just have like an entire Fierce menu of different
Yeah.
stuff.
They
Just
really
all
But
of our
each drink
branded
is named
stuff.
after us and
Yeah.
what we get.
The
Yeah.
It's just a whole
Ashley.
separate menu.
That would
This
actually
is
be
the
so
Fierce.
cute.
That would be so fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
What color would your drink be? Pink, of course.
And it's not
Would
even because
all of the
it's not
drinks
even
be
because
pink?
of fierce.
I know. Yeah, you were committed to the pink long before you joined the team.
Long before
Yeah.
I was pink before fierce was pink.
That's true.
Yeah. You were meant to be here a long time ago, just nobody knew.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Anything anybody's excited for?
September, I'm going to Montana for a backpacking trip. So
That's going to be awesome. How long are you going to be there?
4 or 5 days.
We talked about that because I did not feel like it was long enough.
Yeah.
It's about a week, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's going to be like a good lifetime trip. You're going to have like
Yeah, it's
great
gonna be really cool.
views.
Good memes.
I just hope I don't see any grizzly bears, or at least not up close.
I have bear spray if you'd like to take it. I
Yeah,
think
I'll
you
have to
might
get
need
some.
two.
Why do you have bear spray?
I have bear spray because Rachel and I went on a girls' trip to actually to Gatlinburg.
Is that the long hike trip?
And so we went on a long hike.
Gatlinburg,
We
all
did
you're
just
seeing
hear
is
about
black
that the other
bears,
day.
though.
Yeah,
Black
but
bears
you
are-
want it doesn't. I don't care. Two girls in the
Bears
woods.
are
I don't.
bears.
Bears are bears.
Yeah.
Bears
So-
are bears.
Bears are bears.
And did she tell you the story about how? So we went on a long, like
17-mile
Well, it was
hike.
supposed to be 15-mile hike.
Mm-hmm.
We got to the end, but we're in the middle of the hike. We stopped. I swear, I heard bears. Okay, I know what bears sound like.
What do bears sound like?
I mean, I'm not going to impersonate a bear.
I was hoping it would work.
Yeah, I'm not trying that right now.
Then I don't
So we
believe
stopped
you.
to have a snack. We're just sitting there, and her stomach growled, and I crapped my pants because I thought it was a bear coming, and she thought it was
no.
the funniest thing. No, but we got to the end of the hike, and really, so we used the All Trails app. Really, we had like still, I think it was like almost 5 miles, 3 or 4. It was, we ended up doing 18 miles. No, yeah. So it was 3 miles. We had to walk back to the car, and that was the worst part. Like that whole way down, I never wanted to hitchhike worse in my life. My feet hurt so bad. I was freaking done.
Over it.
Yeah. Well, hiking 18 miles. I mean, we only walked the whole time, but it was a mountain up and down. And the next day I felt like I ran a marathon. Like I had a hard time walking up and down. So anyway, that's why I had bear spray, because I was in the woods for a really, really long time.
I've been to Gatlinburg a couple times, and I was parked outside of the cabin that we were staying at, and we walked out to the front porch, and there was a bear just like trying to get in the trash, and he was just eating ramen noodles out next to my car.
Nope.
It had pulled him out of the trash.
Good for
I have a
him.
video on my phone.
Oh my god.
It's pretty funny.
Wow.
He wasn't scared at all.
No.
I don't.
I mean, he was literally
don't
like
really
20
wanna
feet from
get,
us.
like,
He's just
bit
eating
by a bear.
ramen.
You need to take that spray.
That'd be a
with
cool
you.
story, though.
Black bears are typically
Would
scared
it?
of you, though.
Yeah.
I know that they are. I know they are normally scared of you, but yeah, I'm not about it. So if you want to borrow the bear spray, let us know. All right. Well, thanks for chatting with me today. Thanks for pivoting with my unplanned questions. I appreciate the flexibility and the honesty all the time, and the support. So, all right, we'll talk with everybody soon.
Bye.
What's wrong?
We just figured out that Vinny thought he was 5'9", and he's not 5'9". He's shorter than me, and I'm 5'8".
Well, apparently her and Liv are 5'9".
And he just, well, I'm 5'8", but he just said this is too high, and I said, sorry, it's said to someone who's 5'9".